breaking news, guys. There's something going on. We will confirm it, but we got some good news. Wow. Yes. It's gonna start right here. Wow. Whoa. You know, wow. Wow. This is likewise, but listen, there's some breaking news. We're yet to confirm it. We're waiting for it. You guys will have to wait. Well. Yes. 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 Everybody wants to know. You're gonna have to wait. We got some good news. It's coming. Just wait. Okay. Okay. Everybody stay tuned. Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial. Don't. Don't you touch that dial. You hear me? Whoa. Don't you dare touch that dial. We got some news for y'all. Yeah. No. This is about Oduduwa. This is about Oduduwa. Whoa. Ẹ̀tọ́ wa kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ̀tọ́ wa ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ̀tọ́ wa kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Hello. Ẹ máa retí ìròyìn ńlá báyìí. Ẹ ṣáà mú sùúrù. Nẹ́ka wo ẹ jẹ́ n wo. Wow. I think wow. Yes, it's better. It's better we confirm. Just wait, guys. We Oduduwa Neo, yes. Yes. Get back in. Just come hang with us. Yes. Hi. It looks like we've got some news about Oduduwa Republic. It looks like it's about to happen, Susie. That's what we're looking at. It's gonna come.
What?
Independence.
What's gonna happen?
Independence. It looks like
How
it.
is it going to come?
Well, just wait. Just keep watching. You can watch on my either Citizen AY or follow Heritage. Heritage, I'm there. I'm on both sides. But we'll give you the news. We're working on something now. So,
Okay.
so that's where we are.
Right.
It's a news about Oduduwa. Keep it tuned. I'll keep you posted if anything. Okay? Just watch either one.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Thanks.
All
Bye-bye.
right, then.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye. Bye. Wow. Okay. Let me. Come on, just hang with us. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. No. You're watching with us. I'm live on Heritage TV. but I'm also watching a multiple broadcast on Citizen AY. I want to make sure that you guys understand. There must be some good news. Oda pe untambe fun o ti ma sele. I'm waiting and dúró pé ká mọ̀ gangan ni. News oda pe Oduduwa ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Àmọ́ and dúró ni. Ẹ dúró ǹjẹ́ wò ẹja wò. Ẹ ṣá mú sùúrù díẹ̀ fún wa báyẹn jọ. Ntan fẹ́ ó ti bà wá lọ́wọ́ o. Oduduwa Republic o. Oduduwa Republic ni o. Ẹja wò. Oduduwa Republic ni o. Heritage TV is locked on. Benny, yes, listen, it looks like we got some good news. Let's wait. Mike. Who? Wow. Yes, so Oduduwa we stand. What's it done? Did you hear? Somebody apparently, we got 10 states that's going to be announced with independence in Africa on the 10th of July. And that includes Oduduwa Republic. That 10th of July. I had some inkling today. Somebody was telling me about the 10th of July, but I didn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it. But Oduduwa is going to be the one that will be announced as part of the 10 independent republics. Have they? Let's have a look. Because there was some news I had today that they were 10 countries, 10 independent countries will be independent across Africa. Six new states in Africa. And I think Oduduwa is one of them, from what I understand. We're just waiting to confirm all of this. It's coming, it's hot off the press. Let's see where we're going. Let's just see. Hanging in there with us, please. We're trying to find out. Where this goes. Please support us. Let's have a look. I'm trying to work out where we're going. 10th of July. 6 new independent African states across Africa. Okay, so I'm trying to look at that information. We're trying to confirm it. Just wait. It looks like we might be getting the confirmation of Oduduwa being part of the 6 new states that will be created on July the 10th. July the 10th of July 2020. Just wait with us, please. Bear with us. I believe it might be I do not. It might be Biafra, but we're trying to get the confirmation right. Okay, just wait, please. Earlier today. Right, we are understanding the Ambazonian independence is having a direct knock-on effect on Oduduwa Republic, on Biafra. We're waiting for confirmation. The Ambazonian independence that will be granted on the 10th of July 2020 is going to have a massive impact on the creation of Oduduwa Republic and Biafra. We are just waiting for the confirmation on that. Okay. Guardian Nigeria. Let's have a look. Of independence. We are talking about independence for Ambazonia having a direct impact on independence for Oduduwa Biafra. It will. Yes, it is. News of right. Okay. Like I said, we're still waiting and we're getting some information. One thing is clear. Ambazonians have got their own independence. It's going to have a knock-on effect on the contraption, and we're waiting for the direct impact on the contraption. On that, I'm not going to name that contraption. I kept saying to you all, I will no longer mention the name of that contraption. So we're going to. So let's have a look at how we're going to do it. So we're looking. So just wait. I know. I'm looking. I'm trolling out to find out the latest. And I'm thinking that we're getting quotes from. There we go. Let's have a look. So I'm live. Sorry, whoever's calling, I'm live. So please bear with me, please. We're just waiting for some things happening. It looks like we are getting Oduduwa independence. We apparently, the Guardian of Nigeria have got news about Ambazonia, that they are getting independence on the 10th of July. And by implication, 6 other new states are going to be created on the back of the Ambazonian independence. One of which is going to be Oduduwa Republic. Now, I'm not quite sure about the rest. That is what we're trying to confirm. We're trying to confirm that. Oh. 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 Wow. 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 We can't. I've just been hearing things. What I'm hearing, that information is there, but we're still waiting for that confirmation. One thing is clear. The Ambazonian independence is going on. The UN has accepted it. They're going to be named on the July 10th. But we're just waiting for that official. We need the official confirmation about Oduduwa Republic and possibly Biafra. Possibly. So we're waiting for this to happen. But we're live. We're live. So there are things going on in the background, obviously. You know, yes, it can be achieved, absolutely. So what we are looking at is this. In the coming few days, it looks like things are afoot. We can't give you the definite, concrete detail at the minute. We are waiting for it, but the pressure that we've been putting is told. The pressure. Let me see. Yes, it is. It is. That's it. That is it. So we're looking at this. We're looking at this as we speak. You're looking at live pictures. We're not live. I'm talking to you live. But what I'm trying to do. Yes. Yeah, the Guardian carried the news from what we're hearing. The Guardian. But we're waiting and we're going to be trolling. We had some information about this, but apparently we cannot give you everything at this point. We cannot give you the absolute concrete confirmation. What we're looking at, however, is that the Ambazonian independence, which I shared on Odudu and Citizen AY, is having an impact. Now, we are not going to be, what's the word? We are not going to be giving that full confirmation, but something is afoot. Something is afoot, and our independence is going to be announced among the 6 countries by July 10. So we're looking at this. We're looking at it with fresh eyes. We're looking at it, and we are hoping that the news is indeed confirmed. We cannot say for definite at this point, but we know that we are close to something. The Ambazonian information, the Ambazonian move to get independence is really important. So So we are looking. Like I said, I'm watching this now. I'm gonna keep you posted. I'm making some information, clearing things up. We're live. We're live. This is being shared. So I'm talking to you. Multiple broadcasts is going on Heritage TV. Yomi Koikis, I believe, is doing something. Few others are doing everything. Please keep your eyes peeled. Something is afoot. Something is afoot. And we have got to make sure that we are on it. We have to make sure that we keep abreast of this. The one thing, I will see if I can read you what I shared earlier on that led to this. It says here, English Cameroon is now fully officially the Federal Republic of Ambazonian, declared by the UN. They are now autonomous, independent Anglophone state. So that's what I got that information this morning, and I was like unwilling to confirm this, but there are news coming in from Guardian newspaper. I'm trying to source that. As soon as I get that news from the Guardian newspaper, Nigeria, I will share that straight away. So I'm busy frantically looking for that information as I'm talking to you. And if you do see it, do let me know. I'm looking for that information. Let me just see. So I'm just trying to find that information for you to share with you. This is about all of us. No, we're not. No, we're not. No. We are going to be an independent Oduduwa Republic. We are. But we're waiting for confirmation. Okay. Let's have a look. I'm just trying to get this information out. It's when you get a news like that, I'm trying to find sources about it, and it's important you get the right ones. But we are going for independence. July the 10th is a key date. Somebody mentioned that. Let me see. Earlier this afternoon on my broadcast, I will tell you somebody called in. Exactly. So on July 10, somebody mentioned on my broadcast. If you go to my earlier broadcast today, on Citizen AY, somebody, in fact, no. Sorry, I mean Oduduwa TV. They mentioned about July 10 independence, and I made note of it on my letter. I made note of it. So you can see July 10 there. You can see July 10. I made note of that earlier this evening. But I didn't think much of it. I didn't think much because I thought I wanted to wait. But we are hearing that something is afoot. And it seems like we are very close to the independence of Oduduwa Republic because of the mounting pressure. Ambazonian has now been the door that's opened the possibility of Oduduwa Republic. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Okay. So I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving the broadcast from. I'm leaving channel Heritage TV now, and they are gonna switch on to something else, and I will go back to speaking to you on Citizen AY proper, and I will be sharing it on other broadcasts. This broadcast is probably going to go on for a lot later on now. What I'm trying to do is to ascertain if anybody can get the information out about the Guardian newspaper. I think it's today. And I'm trying to find that Guardian Nigeria newspaper. Like I said, July 10, this afternoon, I had that July 10 date. Look at it. You can see July 10 at the top of my writing of my scribble. July 10. That date was somebody mentioned to me today, but I did not want to confirm it. I was not willing to believe that because, as we all know, information, you have to be careful about the information and how true and how reliable it is. But the news is, with the breakup of the of the Cameroon to the English-speaking side, English and the French-speaking, Ambazonian. Now we are hearing that there's going to be 6 new states created, and it looks like it's got the UN sanction. So I'm trying to find that information for you. So let me just go and look at it. UN sanction. So I'm trying to talk to people and keep you all. Hello, sorry about that. Can you hear me? No, okay. No, don't worry about it. I'm off the other program. So I hope you can hear me. Now we are off proper. I'm gonna get on with the program. This was happening immediately and I had to quickly get back in. So now I'm frantically trying to find that information. If anybody's got the link to the Guardian news of today, I'm trying to frantically find it about Ambazonia and the implication that brings. Please share it, because that's the way the information is. I'm trying to find it right now, and it's proven difficult to find, but it is there. Breaks Ambazonian independence news. So let me just put that down. Maybe I'll find it. I'm trying different ways. So let me just see if I can find that. I'm trying to find this information because it's very, very key. I'm just trying to make sure we get it. Meanwhile, I'm going to tune into other platforms to see what they're doing. We need to keep our eyes peeled. Something big is about to happen. Something big, something beautiful is about to happen. And we can be part of it. So keep it glued here. Those of you following Citizen AY, I know normally I would be doing this on my usual format, but this happened so fast, and we cannot, here we go. There we go. Thank you very much. I'm gonna just quickly grab that if I can screen that one. 1 second. Somebody just share that. Thank you very much. So I can now read that to you, because I've been trying to find that information, but I couldn't really access it because of one thing or the other. And sometimes let me say a big thank you to whoever gave me that information. That is fantastic. And the name of the person is, I'm going to read the text in its entirety. Ibe Onyedika, thank you very much for your sterling work. This is what we need to do. We can't do this on our own. Let's see if I can find that information and grab it, and then do a proper analysis. We need to break this down so that we can see. Now, it's not a confirmation, I'll hasten to add. It's not the definite confirmation, I hasten to add. But nonetheless, this is big news. It is big news. It is the news of the efforts that we've all been putting together. The sleepless nights. We might be close to something that we never thought was possible. Now, let me get this to you. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to put it out. And now I will do a proper read of this breaking news. So here we go. Let me see if I can do this now. I'm going to do a proper read of that breaking news. That way, we can all be clear about what it's stating. Now, it is not confirmed officially yet. I have to add, it is not confirmed yet officially, but that's what we are hearing. I'm going to read it to you in its entirety, and it goes something like this. So hang with me. Please do stay with me and do share this. It goes something like this. UN moves to create a new country in Africa. UN moved to create a new country in Africa. By 10 July this year, Nigeria may lose 24 local councils by way of ceding to a new country to be known as United Nations Organization, UNO State of Cameroon, as its borders with La République du Cameroon. The Guardian learned that that the withdrawal of his country's soldiers by the President Paul Biya from southern part of the planned UNO State of Cameroon has set the stage for creation of a new state being spearheaded by the UN. The withdrawal of troops by Biya was formally demanded by the former president of United Nations General Assembly, Ali Treki, on May 20, 2020. This was disclosed in a May 26, 2020 letter to the UNO State of Cameroon by Professor Martins Chia Ate, the United States nation appointed workshops coordinator in Cameroon and Nigeria. Ate said in the letter, "Greetings and thank you very much for the attached list of those who were detained by Nkambe prison of Cameroon on August 20, 2008. It is only now that the soldiers of La République du Cameroon are being withdrawn from the southern part of UNO state of Cameroon." He said it was a good thing Traki kept the record straight. On the UN's creation of a new country in Africa, Ate said, "I should be getting back to you once the United Nations finishes with an official announcement on the existence of the UNO state of Cameroon to the international community." While conceiving the new state, the former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan invited former President Olusegun Obasanjo of Nigeria and Biya of Cameroon to sign documents respecting their country's international boundaries. It was learned that Obasanjo and Biya signed this document in March 2003 to cede their twin territories, Northern and Southern Cameroon, to the proposed UNO new country in West and Central Africa. This is back in 2003. Now, the UN, according to recent reports, pledged to actualize a new state of Cameroon by July 10, 2020. Residents of the Southern Cameroon were excited on the verge over the merger of their land with Northern Cameroon in Nigeria, comprising of 24 local government areas in Borno, 5 in Borno, 12 in Adamawa, and Taraba 7. The Guardian learned that the Southern Cameroon residents have since last year, during their agitations to separate, tagged the UNO state of Cameroon as Ambazonia. In Nigeria, the new country's landmass extends from Bakassi Peninsula to Cross River State to Ngala local government area of the Borno state in the Lake Chad region. While responding to the ceding 5 local government areas from Borno state, an aide to Governor Babagana Zulum said, "We'll study the recent unfolding developments on ceding Bama, Goza, Dikwa, Kalabage, and Ngala councils to UNO state of Cameroon. The state will also be liaising with federal agencies on how to cede the affected local government areas, as Obasanjo and Biya had signed documents with UN to respect their international border boundaries." All this was signed back in 2003, remember? Okay. According to the UN, the workshop coordinator and chairman steering committee, ATE, the councils to be ceded to UNO state of Cameroon include Bama, Goza, Ngala, Kala, Bage, Dikwa, others including Madagali, Michika, Mubi North, Mubi South, Mayo / Bewa, Tongo, Ganye, Seti, Hongjada, Maya, Jada councils. It was learned that before the announcement of the new state, the UN had kept Northern and Southern Cameroons under watch since Obasanjo and Biya signed the document under the UN treaty. Meanwhile, the Secretary General of UN, Antonio Guterres, has commenced the process of sensitization towards the July 10 date of ceding the new state for the Anglophone separatists in Cameroon. According to reports, Guterres has continuously reached out to the UN representative in charge of territories, ATE, to constantly organize sensitization workshops on the brief history of UNO state of Cameroon. The UN is determined to constantly fingered as the interested party in the arrangement to actualize the new state. The Nigerian government has been urged to carry out an investigation to establish facts surrounding ceding of 24 local government areas to create a new country. According to Google Map, Nigeria, particularly the northeast region with a decade-long Boko Haram insurgency, is sandwiched between territory of Cameroon and territory and Cameroon republics, with Bakassi Peninsula and Lake Chad located south and northeast of the UNO state of Cameroon. The new state will have total landmass of 28,214 square kilometers, with an estimated population of 20 million people. Last year's 72-hour ultimatum given by United States to Cameroon to withdraw its troops from the Republic du Cameroon was heeded by Paul Biya last month. Before the pullout, neither the US nor Cameroon had responded to the expiration date until Turkey asked Biya to withdraw his troops. The Speaker of the Cameroonian National Assembly, Kavej Yugé Djibrilad, also asked the Cameroonian government to fully implement the new law on decentralization that seeks to grant greater power to the local council and regions. Consequently, Biya signed the law on promotion of official language in Cameroon settlement law of the Republic of Cameroon for 2020 financial year last December. The bill addressed the creation of assemblies of chiefs, regional assemblies and councils, with each 2 territories having elected presidents, vice presidents, secretaries and public affairs and management controllers. That is what was read. So, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean for us in the long and short of it? Now, what we are looking at, according to the reports we are getting, I'm going to try and go back into Heritage TV. Let's talk about this. Let's see what we're doing. I'm going to try and lock in and listen in. Let me see if I can do that. So where we should be heading is, one second, please. Sorry about that. So I'm just waiting to hear some things. I want to give you updates. What we do know so far is because of the UN action forcing Paul Biya to withdraw from the English-speaking section of Cameroon, it triggered the UN treaty signed between Paul Biya and the then president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo. They signed a UN treaty that would effectively create a new country, united under United Nations country called Ambazonia. Once that was triggered, what that meant was that I'll shut that down. What that meant was that it now opens the door for further countries to be created. We already know the effects of Boko Haram on that contraption has made things even unbearable. Now you can now see why the Nigerian that contraption was doing everything they can. They were doing everything to distract us from knowing about this impending cessation of land. You could hear the governor state that we are going to study the UN demand for the land, those areas in that state to be given, to be ceded to the new creation of Ambazonia. But meanwhile, in the contraption, all you are hearing is on one, whatever, code, one, what was it called again? That failed nation. On that nation they stand. On that nation they stand. With nobody mentioning the fact that the president, our former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, had already signed back in 2003 to give that land that would create a new nation within the borders of Nigeria and the borders, out of the borders of Nigeria and the borders, the English-speaking section of Cameroon. That is a massive undertaking that will shake any country. Now, when you now add to that this Boko Haram thing, they were trying everything they can, they were trying everything they can to bring in. Now we can understand why they are trying to bring in people from the north to come into the south to somehow trigger and make this unworkable. But all the while, like I read to you earlier on, all the while, President Olusegun Obasanjo and Paul Biya signed a binding UN treaty. That treaty has now kicked in. Biya moved the Cameroonian forces out of the well, who knows? Maybe he did. So Susie, quite possibly, maybe he did. Now, back in 2000, they signed this treaty. By the end of last month, Paul Biya, when he was asked by Ate to move these troops out of the English-speaking section of Cameroon, he promptly moved it. Now you are hearing the governor, Gollum, saying we are studying the report by the UN. He has to do more than study. He has got to move the people. They're ceding that report. They're ceding those land. They're ceding it. Now, what's the impact of this on Oduduwa Republic? Remember, the contraption was trying to move people in from the all over the northern part of Africa, in the north, from Mali, Niger, to move into the south. All of this was to hopefully see if they could trigger this thing whereby this UN thing might be pushed to one side. I'm not saying I know the facts, but you can quite see why is it that why was it that the Senate did not discuss this? Let's ask this question. Why has the Senate of Nigeria not tabled or discussed this huge implication? Why is it that they've all been talking about sharing money when land from what you know as that contraption is going to be seeded and made into one nation? Why? They were talking and they were hoping if they made enough noise, did enough damage, killed enough people, maybe, just maybe, they could hold on to it. The treaty signed by Obasanjo is a binding treaty. It is alive. It is kicking. And this is where we are now. Now, what does that mean for Oduduwa Republic? With the contraption, who they like to say on one, whatever they call it, they stand. There is no one, whatever they call it. I can't mention it. You know, I've been saying on my platform, on Citizen AY, on Oduduwa TV radio, I have been saying repeatedly, stop mentioning the name of that place. And I stayed true to my own conviction. I rarely mention the name of that failed contraption. I have been vindicated. I don't know about you, but I have been vindicated. My effort is to go toward the creation of Oduduwa Republic. And we will go full steam ahead. Nobody will stop us. Now we are hearing, the good news is better. We are hearing that on July 10, not only will Ambazonia will be announced, they will also add 6 more countries. There is indication, we can't confirm it, that Oduduwa Republic, possibly Biafra, will be part of the 6 new states created. So where does that